roasted in Texas by Texans, a 2A company, JM4 Tactical Coffee, changing the way you start your day.
Good morning. How are y'all? Anyways, we're going to be going live today, and we've got an interesting guest with us. And I know all of y'all have seen his video. I mean, it was streamed a lot of times, but this is Stacie, and he's coming online with us. Hey, Stacie, how are you?
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you just fine.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring on, I'm going to show your video here in a minute. Now, you're out of Arizona, correct?
That is correct.
All right, let's get in here. Let's see here. We're going to show this video. Now, this video went viral on TikTok. And how many views did it have?
I think it was 16.2 million last I looked.
16.2 million videos. Now let's show this video real quick.
And that
got 16.2 million views. Wow.
I actually just barely looked. It's now at 16.3 million.
Wow, 16.3 million views on that one 11-second video. That is amazing. My friend. And now you did create. It's called the Sticker Barrel, correct?
It's called a Sticker Burr Roller.
Sticker Burr Roller. My apologies. My wife. I was literally sitting in the living room. She come in there and she says, "You've got to see this." And I don't have stickers in my yard, but I looked at it and I was like, that is pretty damn nifty. I mean, and I told my wife, I said, whoever created this is gonna do very well for themselves. And I love seeing entrepreneurs. I love seeing people fulfill their dreams. We started kind of the same way, and we've had some phone conversations, and I actually looked him up on Facebook. Kiefer, send him a message. Hey,
right.
I'd love to talk to you, and it's been an amazing thing. This
mic's off. Yeah, this mic's off.
Okay.
It's just you.
It was an amazing. Your story is amazing. It's a lot similar like ours. Getting started and people not believing in you. That is. We talked about a lot of that, and I'm glad I was able to help you in some of, so you didn't.
Yeah, I really enjoyed our conversation, and we connected right off. I mean, we just hit it off, and I can instantly tell that you're an amazing guy. I really like your passion and just how you do and live your life, and I think we're just an instant friendship there. So
yeah, it's been awesome, and I've connected you to some people, and I talked to them earlier, and they're going to be contacting you. It's amazing to see somebody, and that's what I tell a lot of people is people that create something to fix a personal problem that they're having are going to, and they know, they get the strategy to get it on the market. They have the knowledge, they get it out there. They're going to be successful because you have, and you talked about this, like JM4 Tactical is my baby. It's like my baby. And this sticker, it's your baby because you created it. And that's what's awesome. And I see lots of success coming from where you're at. How many orders you have right now?
So right now I'm at 650 orders this week.
Oh, that's wow. That is amazing. I am so happy for you. You took you took advantage of the American dream and you're running with it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And now it's all how you put your you put your chess pieces down. and are able to be successful. I mean, you're going to play a game. I mean, this is a game, and your end goal is to live the American dream and be successful. And the very first unit you bought or you built, you probably knew that because you were passionate about it. I see a lot of people on Shark Tank, and I watch Shark Tank, and a lot of people ask us, why don't we go on Shark Tank? It's because I don't need to go on Shark Tank. I don't want to give part of my company away. And that's the first thing we talked about, you know, you know, hold on to it because it's going to be so successful. It's exciting, man. When I see somebody new and I know that they're passionate about it, because I've had people call me about ideas, and you know, and they're not really trying to fix a problem. They're trying to create a solution for a problem that doesn't exist, you know. But you actually solved the problem.
Yes, and actually during this the creating process, there was a few times I was like, you know, I had my doubts. I'm like, well, you know, is this good enough? And I had to really do a lot of checking in within, and I just
Yeah.
become more and more passionate about wanting to create something that actually works, something that I can endorse, something that I feel that is worthy, and yeah, so it's been my passion to create a product that it works and that has the end result is good, and I've had a lot of happy customers that all of my responses online when people volunteer uh, their input, like their testimony, that they love it, and it's just been fun to watch, and it's given me more confidence to push it further because it is a successful tool and it is working.
That is awesome. They're American made. They're
Yes,
made right here.
absolutely,
You have an American made product with an American dream.
Well,
Starting off,
not only that, Chad, is I actually put on one of my videos yesterday the importance of family, and all the companies that are working for me are families. I've got a daughter and her father that sew. I've got another mother and daughter that sew, and I've got anyways probably 5 different companies. That one of my manufacturing companies is the mother. She runs the books, and the son runs the business. And they do many things, and they actually want to take this on exclusively. Anyway, so and I'm reaching out even further. My circle's getting bigger, but it's family that's what's important, and it is
yes.
the American dream, and it's the economy in America, and Americans supporting Americans is huge, and we definitely need to stick together and come together as a family.
All right. Somebody's asking what the product is. I'm going to show that video one more time. You said 16.5 million views already. Here you go. I'm going to show it one more time. Man, all right, there it is. Somebody was asking about it, what the product was. Barbara, that picks up stickers. And this man right here, Stacie, he created that. And it has just gone crazy online. I mean, it's just gone wild. And yes, Barbara says that's awesome. You know, I grew up as a kid. I had stickers, things like that. You know, we live out here in West Texas. Everybody knows West Texas loves stickers. And I'd have loved to have one. I mean, if I'd have had one, my mom would have bought one and had me out in the front yard every day. But it's. I had one of my instructors in here earlier, and I was telling him about it. He's like, his wife looked at him and said, "You need to order one before they get back up." I was just laughing.
You know what really got me going on that is. So I moved into a house with my wife and children, and the yard was just caked with them things so bad that everywhere the the kids went, they tracked on their shoes and they came in the house, they'd rub them on the carpets, and they just got the carpets in the house. You know, you couldn't vacuum enough because it's always going to miss them here and there, and I just step on them in the middle of the night, and I tell you that pain is just the worst. And when you're you're half asleep and you're just going to the bathroom and you get poked like that, it's a horrible deal.
Yeah. Derek says those stickers suck. Wore out plenty of tweezers back as a kid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Oh man. You don't even understand how excited I am. When like I said, I see a lot of things, people coming out with things, and it's like, when I see social media, it's like, yeah, they just created that trying to make a quick buck. They're not going to be passionate about it. But when I talk to you on the phone, you're passionate about your product. And that is a drive that no one else will ever understand until they create their own, it's almost like having a baby.
Absolutely.
You have a brand new baby and you want to take care of it. And you don't trust nobody with it. And you're like, this is my baby. And that's for all you out there that's watching or going to be watching this video later. This is living proof. This man right here is living proof that you can still have the American dream. And it's not about money for you. It's, about paying your bills, but it's about doing something you love to do.
Absolutely. I've done construction for 30 plus years, concrete by profession, and I also worked in the oil field driving truck for several years. But doing what I'm passionate about is so much better than the regular paycheck. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, real quick, everybody see my new summer carry here. I'm going to be carrying that during the summer, during the hotter years. This is the new Kimber K6 2-inch. Gotta love them. And of course, but yeah, it's like, we landed that deal with Kimber. I would have never in my life dreamed that, a gun company would have come to me and asked me to make holsters for them. I didn't go to them, they come to me, and that just shows the quality and that shows the passionate, and it's the same thing. You want to keep quality in your product, and you want to make sure this thing, it upholds to people that are purchasing it. And that's the American way right now, right there.
Absolutely.
Give the people a quality product and they'll be your customer forever.
Yep. Yeah, and again, the people, all the sales, I've done several hundred of these, and starting to going into the stores, but it's all positive feedback. It's just amazing, and we are on backlogged a bit, so if you guys want to order, just give us a little understanding that we'll be on it. We're making big strides towards fulfilling all of the orders, and it's our commitment to be here 100% for our customers and the American dream.
Yeah, customer service is one of the biggest things I can tell you right now. I've had it happen to me. People have had it happen to them. They order something and then they don't receive it, and they're getting, and that puts a some of these fake website companies and fake products that they put out there, and that these social media companies let them advertise, without checking them out, that puts a bad people. So we as honest business owners get slack for that. I have people order at 2 a.m. in the morning, emailing by 6 a.m. Where's my product? Why hasn't it shipped? Yeah. Literally, we're all in bed asleep. I don't know. Give us a little while. Can we wake up? It's a Sunday, but it's like, so you'll experience some of that, and then you'll experience a lot of great customers. And that's what keeps me going is the positive customers and the great customers that
Absolutely.
follow our pages, and you'll meet a lot of wonderful people out there. I mean, you'll get to meet a lot of wonderful people. So
Yeah.
it's an awesome. It's going to be, man. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, and you know what? It's an absolute pleasure to talk to my customers because they're so excited, and they're actually
Yeah.
willing to wait a little bit too because they see that, you know, and I I love talking to my customers, and yeah, and I just I can't thank everybody enough for just being amazing. I mean,
Oh yeah. And see, that's what we focus on, and that's going to be my biggest advice to you is don't ever get disconnected from your customers, you as an owner, because it's like somebody. Let's Jacob Davis come in and commented. Fort Worth's like 2.5, 3 hours from us. I just drove from East Fort Worth to the store yesterday to get one. The lady was at the store with who's talking about our store was so nice and helped make sure I got the right one. I wanted to work best for me. We pride ourselves on customer service, and like if a customer has an issue, I always step in. I always call them. I talk to them because I want them to feel insured, reassured, feel that we do care about them. They may be an order number, but they're not a number to us. They're still a name. And always keep that in your business, and you'll do so. Your customers will love you forever,
yeah,
and that's
absolutely. And I actually wouldn't mind extending out to being able to get into the stores down in Texas. Um, there is I've got what do you call it? A show coming up probably in June or July. I'm going to go down there, and but we're working towards getting into the stores there as well. So
okay.
I think that Texas would be a great place for us.
We got a lot of stickers.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. We do. We have a lot of stickers down here in Texas.
And I now also just wanted to say I've got another system designed, and it's just in trying to get it into the manufacturing part before I can start
Okay.
marketing that. But it is a bigger unit, and you'll be able to pull them behind your tractors and four wheelers, and it'll be able to extend, and it'll be able to take care of your needs. It's can go as wide as we need and deep. So it's going to be a pretty amazing setup.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Man, I really I was when I seen that, I said, yeah. And then when I talked to you, I got off the phone with you, I was like, this man's he's passionate. Which
Yeah.
every entrepreneur that I've ever talked to that has invented a product that's passionate about it has been successful, has done great things. It's the ones that just throw it on the market for money
Yeah.
that doesn't that has a very they still have a great success of succeeding, but it's not as high as somebody that's passionate.
Yeah, 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 totally. And that goes back to the family because I want to support families and build the economy for Americans and
Yeah.
create hope for better life for all of us for sure.
Keep your manufacturing right here in the United States, my friend. That's where ours is
Absolutely.
at. That's what we
Amen.
do. Create the
Amen.
American jobs. People will pay a little extra to have that American job.
Yep.
I would rather,
Absolutely.
yeah, I would rather pay a little extra and know that it's going to last me than to pay half the price and know it's only going to last me 6 months.
Totally.
you know,
Totally.
yeah. Somebody wrote in Southern Arizona has many stickers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you're from Arizona.
Yes, northern Arizona and southern Utah, and they extend all the way up through Idaho and California, Nevada, New Mexico. And, anyway, so yeah, it's but yeah,
Yeah.
we're gearing up for we're gearing up to be able to handle this, and really excited about it.
Man,
where you
I'm excited for you, my friend. You don't even know. I told you, don't forget about me when you become famous, right?
you, you know, I was a contractor here, and out of all places, a contractor in Anchorage, Alaska, and I had 30 employees, and we did concrete work, and so I really got a lot of business experience from
Yeah,
having, that much responsibility, and it just, I tell you what, man, it sure feels good to be doing what I want to do, and you know. Sometimes, like we were talking in our conversation the other day, if you're not waking up in the middle of the night, sitting on the side of your
yeah.
bed, then you're not doing something right. So I'm definitely there.
Yeah, I tell everybody that, anybody that's trying to start a business or that's working, that's got a business, if you're not setting up, if you have not been, if there has not been times that you've set up on the middle of your bed in the middle of the night, stressed out, you're just not doing it right. Period. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. I mean, there's been many a time starting this company that I set up, you know, late at night because we have employees to pay, and things like that. And there's been many times that we haven't taken paychecks, because we needed to pay our employees and we did pay, but we kept driving and we kept thinking outside the box of different ways to make this company work and different things and running through our head, what can we do to make it better, what can we do to pick up sales. And you have to adapt to the buyer, and we're always adapting, and changing things and doing more things. But yeah, I tell every entrepreneur that if you're not up in the middle of the night, you ain't doing it right. That's yeah. And to take, and I told you the other day, you've already experienced the negativity, you know, the negativity of people that want to see you fail. It comes with the territory. Stacie, it's you have to learn to channel that negativity into um, into a positive drive for yourself and your company. And I still have people today that want to see us fail. It's
Yeah,
just it's just the territory that it comes with it, and we just got to move on and keep going. It's nothing that we've done to them. It's just they're bitter, you know.
yeah. I think there's a lot to say about when we go through challenges in life, and I'm grateful for my age because of the maturity that I've gained through the challenging times. And it you sometimes you just get to march and keep marching, and
Hmm.
it gets tough. But you know what? It does get easier, and I've had plenty of challenges in my life. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I can tell you that my life has changed considerably since I've started walking a path that's more towards betterment of myself and the integrity that I have with myself. And so it'll reflect out on how I can respond with when you go through the tough times, it helps build you character and strength where you can stand when you want to not stand. So
Yeah, we've all got our inner demons. We've all got our past. It's what we make of today and our future that counts.
absolutely, absolutely,
What's in the past is in the past.
yep,
But what we do today, right now, is going to reflect our future, and what we're doing in the future, what our plans are. And it's great that, like I said, there's tons of people, there's millions of people out there that are, alcoholics or drug addicts or former alcoholics, former drug addicts.
yeah.
It's just, it's one of those things, nobody, it's, it's just what you do today and move on.
Well, and it's just a process. I mean, you just make different choices, and you decide that, hey, I want to do better for my life,
Yeah.
and this part's not working anymore, so it's just time to to grow up or whatever it is. I mean, and I have complete compassion for everybody because I used to be a drug addict too. So I kicked that one, and I'm thank goodness them chains are broke now. But I had to walk through them things that helped build my character. So
we all have a past, brother. I mean, every one of us have a history of
Yeah.
some sort. Nobody is perfect.
And I have complete appreciation for all my experiences.
Yeah.
now, so for sure.
It's just what we do moving forward, you know.
Yeah.
You know, big in the family, Christ, business.
Absolutely.
How you
And
doing?
God is amazing.
Yeah. How you doing, Joe and Alfonso? They're keying in. Has anybody already seen the video? Do y'all want to see the video again that we're talking about that hit like 15 or 16 million views? It's just crazy. I would see if a lot of people probably have already seen it. It is crazy. I mean, it's like, wow. But yeah, when I got off the phone, I said, this man's going to do something. He's got the product. He's got the mindset. He's got the passion about it. And okay, somebody wants to see it. I want to see it. All right, we're going to play it again real quick. And this has what, 16 million views on it?
It's a 16.3.
All right.
Oh, was it?
There you go, Alfonso. That is a video that went viral, and this one right here, Stacie created that little retraction, and it's pretty neat. Oh, but yeah, I mean, I know that you've got, you know, I know we had a lot of conversations last week, or the other day, and I'm glad I could help you out. I really am. It was an awesome thing. I love, you know, and when I messaged you, I said, you know, I'd like to talk to you, because I don't reach out to anybody. I reach out to people I know that, you know, and I watched a couple of your videos about, you know, you were talking about that you created it and things like that. I watched a couple of those. I was like, I'm going to reach out to this guy and see if he responds. And I told you when I called you, I want to talk to you and no strings attached, nothing. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you, you know, and see if I couldn't give you a little bit of advice to get you in the right direction. If you even needed it, I didn't know. But I'm always open, you know, to help people that want to help themselves.
Yeah, that's amazing, and that, you know, that makes a huge difference, and you know, honestly, we're all connected, and if we just realize that and we help one another out, we can all gain from it. And so I really appreciate you reaching out to me, because I want to come down to Texas and hang out. So
yeah, well, I mean, you're more than welcome. I mean, we do a lot of hunting, a lot of duck hunting, and we just do a lot of hunting. I don't drink, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't drink at all. I have friends that do, but we don't drink when we're hunting, of course.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of hunting, and we just have a lot of fun. I mean, and I would love to have you down to Texas, and it's awesome. Thank you, Tom, very much. I appreciate it. He says best holsters ever. Well, I really appreciate that. That comes down, you know, but people, if you want, I mean, you can reach your dreams. You've just got to go after them. They're there. There's so much stuff that could be invented and created to help you and your family financially, and help you build a company and help you do the things and achieve your goals. You've just got to open your mind, open your eyes. You know, who would have ever thought sticking a couple of magnets in a leather holster? How simple was that? Whoever thought inventing a sticker machine, you know, sticker picker, you know, sticker barrel, would have worked, you know? I mean, you did, I did. There's so many simple things out there that you can look up and go, All right, I have an issue. I'd like to fix it. You do a quick search. Well, there's nothing out there that fixes it. Nothing out there that I need. So you create it yourself. And if it works, then you start going to market with it. You put patents on it. Me and you talked about some patent work, and I do a lot of patent stuff. I have about 36 of them, and then you put patents on it. Then you take it to market and try, see how people like it. But something simple could set you and your family up for success. Something simple could don't do it for the money.
Absolutely.
Don't ever do it. Do it because you believe in the product, and the money will come later. Do it because you know it will work, and you want other people to use it because you created it. And it'll take you so much further. And I love, like I said. Oh, let me see here. But yeah, so you've got over 600 something orders, man.
Yeah, 650 orders. And I just picked up another batch of them today. We're putting them things together. And, originally when I started this, I started with a piece of wood, and I found a pipe and a floor mat, and I just started. Well, first it was a weed burner, and then it was the shop vac, and then it was the piece of wood with a roller on it. And I spent weeks and months creating this, and years actually. I started this 4 years ago, and yeah, it just continually improves, and like you say, Chad, that there's nothing more rewarding than the American dream.
Yeah.
And doing what find something to be passionate about. Find something that's going to help you get up in the morning and go. There's so many people that come to me that say, I've had this idea, and I didn't have the time, didn't have the money, didn't have and it's the same with me. I didn't have the resources to purchase my first products, and in fact, my first ones, I was going to the junkyards trying to tear apart parts. You don't know where to start until you start. But if it's like anything in life, a lot of times when I'm doing a project, I might not know how for several, but once I start on it and I stick to it, and keep working on it, then it eventually unfolds before your eyes. So if you have an idea, my recommendation is to go with it. And like myself, I didn't, at the time, I didn't even have $5 in my pocket, so I couldn't go to the store and get my screen. I couldn't go get a roller. I couldn't go get a basket, and I had to scrounge for several weeks before I even had the parts to do one little model. And then it would keep me up at nights, and then I would go, I'd get my other part, and that'd get me excited. I'm like, wow, I can't wait to get the next one. And at the time I had 5 kids, and I just didn't have the money. And so when I got the parts together, and it had been sticking up in my head for weeks, and I'm like, okay, finally, I'm just gonna do it. And I cobbled it together, and it didn't look pretty at all. And I was like, man, this thing. I rolled it out there, and that thing was wobbling, and I was like, I glued things together, and this is cobble, and it was working. I thought, wow, this is pretty neat. And so I just started progressing with it, and it just became my passion more and more and more, and just day and night. And wow, yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
Yeah, we were in the same boat. We didn't have a lot of money. My first magnetic holster was It worked. It was ugly, but it worked. I mean, it was ugly, but it worked.
Isn't it? Isn't it funny though when
Yeah.
you're in the very starting process, you just have all these insecurities about it. You're like, I don't know, nobody's gonna like this or something.
It
Or
was
maybe
so ugly. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so ugly. I give it to a friend of mine, and I wished I wouldn't have. I wished I'd have kept it. I do. He lost it. I really wish I'd have kept the very first one.
I still have my two first
Keep-
ones I made.
Keep it. Don't get rid of it.
Oh, yeah.
I've got pictures of my old one. I've got tons of them, but I'm sitting here thinking, this is the very first one. I should have kept it. I hated it. I didn't keep it because it shows how poor our quality was. First of all, when we first started up, it showed how poor I was, and me and my wife, we had a cruise planned with some friends. And it was already prepaid for, already done, it was like a year in advance. Well, we had a little bit of vacation money plus a down payment for our new house. Okay. And when I created the holster, she didn't even know I was working on something. And then I showed her, and I was like, this thing's going to take off. I think we can put some patents on it. So we filed for some patents, right? Which were breaking us because you know how expensive patents are.
Yes, sir.
We needed product. We needed this. We needed that. And we were going on a cruise with a group of people. I literally got off in Jamaica with $30 in my pocket. Between me and her, I had no money. I was broke. I mean, I had no money, but I had a passion. Because we had money in the bank, but it had to go to this holster, and we give up our dream home to buy, or not dream home, we purchasing our first home together to start this company. That's how passionate we were, and it was like, I understand being broke. I understand. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, there's been many times in my life, I mean, $5 was, a lot of money. It's still, and but it was a passion that drove us. And I don't gamble, but that was the biggest gamble I've ever taken in my life, was starting this company. And at first I thought it was going to fail. I spent all our money that we're supposed to be buying a house. We're raising 4 boys. So I understand, but I had a passion, I had a drive, and I kept going. Never slow. Like, I had no choice but to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So lessons learned. You may have come to a point, but you got to keep driving. You got to keep moving forward.
Yep. And you know what? And I really want to just dig into that a little deeper, just because it really, there comes many times in your life when you're faced with doubts and with like, I just can't do this. It's so important to follow your dream. It's so important to push through that fear, and it's so important to walk through that door even if you're afraid. Walk through the fear and face it, and you'll be much happier. It's when you have to live carefully out of fear or whatever, you're not living. And so it's just important to face whatever, if it's even a better job, or if it's a better high pay, take a little more responsibility. Step into that, embrace it, and that's all here for a reason, to help. And I've been successful before. I remember starting my very first company when I was in my early 30s.
What if the moment arises when silence could save your life? Will you be prepared?
Sorry, that was not supposed to do that, but we're gonna go to a quick commercial real quick.
Perfect.
That jumped in there real quick. All right, we're gonna go to commercial real quick. We'll be right back.
What if the moment arises when silence could save your life? Will you be prepared? Is the condition and value of your gun important to you? What if there was a holster available that provided you with a secure way to not only carry your firearm, but provide you with a silent draw and protect the finish of your firearm? Introducing the new Relic Holster by JM4 Tactical. Known for quality and innovation, JM4 Tactical has developed a state-of-the-art polymer holster that will quickly become your go-to holster. With high-quality Herman oak leather securely sewn to the interior of the molded outer bolt-on shell, your draw becomes silent and no more scratches up and down your firearm. Order your Relic today at jm4tactical.com.
All right, now we're back. It kind of jumped the gun. Alfonso's laughing about that. Christy, I appreciate it. You love the holsters and the coffee. Christy, we have our new website is fixing to launch out in about 60 days. And we're going to have subscriptions for our coffee service on there. We're also going to have lots of things on there. We're going to have, I quit drinking out of these plastic or these paper cups. I get to actually have my own JM4 coffee cup. We're going to have coffee cups. We're launching out a whole new line. We're revamping this company. Christy, it's going to be awesome. And we're going to have so much stuff to offer. And we're working hard at getting this new website launched out. It's going to be more user friendly. And of course, in about 2 weeks, I've got some really exciting news for y'all. And I know every time people are going, wow. Again, yes, 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks, and we're gonna talk about it. But it is huge deal. Well, Barbara, we can definitely take care of you on that. So back to you, Stacie. I'm sorry that kind of jumped in. I am.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's I just want to encourage everybody it's just the value and importance it is to follow your dream, follow your passion, find something to be passionate about, and when you can truly start living is when you step through the contrast and you just go through. But it does. I've had some lessons to learn in life about self-care and being able to self-love as well. Just because you got to start from the beginning, and that will propel you forward into taking care of the ones that you care about and your life. So
your customers are who makes you also.
Absolutely.
A lot of business owners that get too big for their britches, a lot of athletes, they sit back and they forget that their customers and their fans are who makes them. Movie stars are the same way. They forget their audience and their fans make them. They're the ones that see their shows. Our customers are the ones that buy our products, and people seem to forget that in today's age. And that's makes it's not right. That's not good.
Yeah, this first couple of years I've been making and sell these things. A lot of them I was just doing a personal Facebook page, and I would they would reach out to me. I would deliver them to their house, whatever. But I just love people, love connecting with people, and it's just fun to see their excitement. And genuinely, most people are actually very decent, and it's very refreshing to have that experience with them.
Yes,
but customers are absolutely
they are
very important. And
it's the people that follow our pages, and we do a lot of live videos and we give products away, and we're always doing this and we help certain communities out, and we're always but we will never forget our customers are who makes us. That is one of the important things. And even Alfonso said it. He says, yes, they do forget about the ones who support them. I mean, and that's you know, you won't make everybody happy, but you do your best to make, you know, everyone you can. And it's not about happy, it's about being you and being honest and being an honest
Yes,
business owner.
absolutely, absolutely.
Um, you know, I've done some stuff to, you know, upset people in my business career, you know, but it upset a small portion and a very small portion. But it 98 9% of the people were like, I stand with you, you know, I stand with you with what you're doing. I'm, you know, and that's, you know, it goes back to us putting the cross in our logo.
Yeah.
Um, you see the cross. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes back to the cross being in our logo. You know, I had a very small percentage didn't like it. It's okay. You know, we can stamp your holsters without the cross. It's okay. You have that right, you know. Um, but then I had a couple that said they would never shop with us again. Well, that's fine. That's their right.
I didn't notice that before, but that's awesome. That is
Yeah.
so neat. I'm glad you did that. I would love to do that myself somewhere.
I woke up one morning and I said, you know what? I want a cross in our logo. I don't know why.
That's
You
awesome.
know, I believe in God. I believe in faith. I pray with my son every night. I do not go to church. Okay. I do not go to church, but I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and my family does. And I pray with my son every night.
Amen.
But I don't know what possessed me. I woke up one morning and I said, I want a cross in our logo. We come to a meeting. I said, I want a cross put in our logo. And everybody's looking at me kind of like, we can't reinvent the whole logo. So Kiefer, my amazing videographer and graphic designer, he goes to work and he come up with that design so it doesn't fray from our old logo. Our old logo had a little teardrop in there. So you'd have never told the difference. Everything's the same.
Yeah.
So,
It's beautiful. Good job.
well, I appreciate it, Alfonso. He's sipping on his coffee as he's listening. Well, we will have the subscription out as soon as the new website launches. It's going to be more user friendly. But you got anything else? Where can they find these rollers at?
Okay,
Apparel.
so these is Sticker Burr Roller. So there's actually three R's in there. So Sticker, and then BURR, and then Roller, and .com, and they can go on there. Now we're probably about 5 to 6 weeks out right now, just because we've got to catch up here. But get your order in, and we'll send the orders out as they in order as we receive them, and um, and we are amping up production. So I would rather you know over deliver if I can. I don't want to over promise, but I want to just be aware so that you know and understand that they will come, and that's a guarantee. And we do stand behind our product. I'm absolutely passionate about this. I will stand behind this. I've had enough customers and enough success with it that yeah, I believe totally in it. Got a lot of people that are really supporting us. We're ready to stamp out these issues with these stickers. These are generally we call them goat heads up here. I know that people call them bull heads, and
We just call it stickers down here in Texas.
right. And then I learned over in Australia they call them bindies, but I don't have that Australian accent. But it's a bindi, so. Uh, and then, so again, that's a Sticker Burr Roller .com, and that's with three R's. So we had somebody actually wanted to catch the ride, and they bought the domain with misspelled with sticker BUR and then roller, so it only has the two R's. So we're like, but yeah, we're a solid company. We're family based. We have families working for us. We are American made, and we are building an amazing product. It's durable and it is we're high quality. I mean, it's
Tom, we will put a link in here. Kiefer, can we get a link in here on the deal on the let's get a link in here. I don't know how to do that. That's what this guy, he is the one that's responsible for the cross.
yay! I have some of them people too. I'm not real computer savvy, and I have to have people that take care of me on that aspect. Right?
Yeah. All right, there it is. All right, there it is. Now I knew he could do it. There it is.
Awesome.
That's spelled right? I guess so. Kiefer did it. We know it's right.
Yep, that's right.
All right, there you go. There's the link right there. I'm not computer savvy. I'm more the face of the company, but when it comes to all this technology stuff, I couldn't do it without Kiefer. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes he's my sidekick, and he sits right here in his chair, and we do a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, we will put it in there. But he does great work. I'll call you here a little bit, man. Stacie, I loved having you on today. Has anybody got any questions for Stacie before we get off here? Because and let me give him a few minutes to top up some questions. Man, I really appreciate you being on here. I really do. It was exciting talking to you.
Yeah. So thank you, and I will start answering a few of the questions. I know I get a lot of people that ask or curious about how long does the screen last, and I've had great success with them screens. Typically, I've started creating these 4 years ago, and I still have screens that are fine today. There is, of course, they need to be stored in a shaded area. You know, the elements can, break down anything. Typically, I recommend, I typically like to send 2 screens in my packages, just in case there was any issues. That just reduces any problems. These rollers last for, they can last. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, I've done so many of these, and I haven't had callbacks, but I also have it on my website that you can order extra parts if you feel like that you would like more additional screens or additional rollers. You can, and we can ship them to you, and it's not an issue. And then you can always go back online if you need another part or whatever. But
it's like anything else. You've got to do maintenance on it, and you've got to keep up with it, take care of it. I mean, it's anything else, anything that's mechanical or moves, you've got to take care of. Barbara says she thinks it's a great design and concept. It told you it's a great job.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Well, any other questions for him before we jump off here? I'm trying to figure out how to operate this. Kiefer left my side. I loved having you on, and we'll have you on again soon. See how things are going. I know I got you in contact with some people, and they said they're going to be reaching out to you later today. It's just an overall, man. You don't even understand how exciting I am to see people succeed in something that they're passionate about, and that's one of the things, I tell everybody, if you're gonna start something, be passionate about it.
Yep. Well, I really appreciate you inviting me on the show. It's been a pleasure. Absolute, much, kudos to you. You're an amazing guy, and
appreciate it.
Look forward to doing more shows with you. And let's keep rocking on. So.
All right. Yeah. Anybody want to see the video before we cut off real quick? One more time. Anybody that hasn't seen the video, they hit like 16 million views. It was crazy. I was
in 1 week.
Wow. Yeah. In 1 week. That's thing. I mean, I'll come to work. I was like, "Hey, Kiefer, did you see this?" I seen that. I was like, "Wow." It was like, "We're gonna have him on the podcast." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have him on the podcast."
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna give it. All right, my friend, I'm gonna show it one more time, and then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna jump off here. Here it is, and this is Stacie, and this is he's the inventor of the sticker barrel roller. That is still too cool. All right. I appreciate it. Website. All right. And I will talk to you later, Stacie. Everybody have a good night. Make sure you check us out at JM4Tactical.com, or make sure if you got stickers in your yard, you know somebody that does, you better get on this now and go see Stacie before he gets backed up anymore, because the man's getting orders coming in. So get your order in now. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.